And so he peeks out at the later part and basically says, here I am. And Adren, he's got his teammate Anger to be able to cover that area. Oh, look out! As Skadoodle's right there to help out. A lot of cover fire here for iBUYPOWER. Down to a 2-on-3. I'm going to unbind mouse wheel after this game. So down to this 2-on-3. Smiths and Shoxy. Shoxy going to try to be able to push out, able to take down one. Now it's going to be down to a 2-on-2. Anger inside. Going to be watching over there in toxic area. Smiths! As he tried to be able to pick up that kill there, and he's going to fall, and Shoxy will die as well here. They're just going to bout it out there at the very end. 15-11. Game point coming in here for iBUYPOWER. And this may push us into a final map. But we've been here before. iBUYPOWER just trying to get one final round, and this will be the time to do it. As you can see, 3 P250s there for Titan.
Yeah, they went for it all right there. Just another good lower execution by iBUYPOWER. They're doing great with those. I was surprised MBK actually decided to peak Toxic so early. The thing that iBUYPOWER is a lot of these strategies, they don't begin attempting to plant the bomb until about when there's only 15 seconds left on the clock. So sometimes they actually struggle if they happen not to check the correct thing. Getting that bomb down actually hurts them a lot. You were mentioning Scream could end that round if he just would have gotten that kill. So that is one risk that iBUYPOWER takes, but they're so meticulous and careful about how they play too. It allows them to get a lot of information and control.
Anger just spraying through. Just everything here is completely default at this point. Scream going to go ahead and fall back, regroup with his teammates. MBK, Existence are all three over here towards that ramp room. They're going to get ready. They're prepared. They're going to try to hold this area down. Smith is actually on a quick rotate, too. He's right there inside of Heaven. So if they need all 4 players, they're going to be there. Bomb is still out there in lobby. AZK spotted Shoxy. Dropped him down to 20 HP. 34 seconds left here in the round. ABK is going to go ahead and fall. And they're going to go ahead and wrap back around here. They're going towards the upper side. Let's go ahead and hop on board here. That's going to be inside the site. You've got Smiths and Shoxy. Shoxy right there around the corner. Able to take down one. Skadoodle pushing in. He still has 20 HP, staying alive. 18 seconds left here in the round. Left up to Existence. Down to this 1-on-3. There goes Anger. He's going to fall. 12 seconds left here in the round. Bomb has not been planted yet. Still taking his time. Hasn't planted it here in the inside the site. Adren gets taken down. It's going to be down to this 1-on-1. Existence trying to be able to push through.
Oh, no.
And he might be able to. Oh, no!
Oh, my goodness.
So Skadoodle taking down Existence. We could have pushed this game even further. And a huge shout out there to Existence making his best effort there. But we are going into a third and final map. It comes down to this. We've played a lot of counter forces throughout this entire weekend. And this is what it comes down to. One and final map. We're going to be on Inferno. We're here in Dallas, Texas, and we'll be back here in just a moment. I'm Corey Dunn, joined here by Dustin Moret, and we'll be back after the break. Ooh, it's going to be a good one.
You smile? You smile? Smile for me. Yeah, smile. You need a grin.
Best and then
Yeah, there. Smile. Smile. It's a video. It's a video. Smile, please.
Well, I wasn't. I was running.
Smile.
Jackass. we should.
Is this the camera?
It's the camera.
How's my
Action.
hair? All right, Ryan Freakazoid Aberdeen here. Well, to start this off, I bench 315. What else? Squat's not really that good, but I'm a good deadlifter. But my sensitivity, if you want to know, 1.8. My DPI is 400. Play with the Death Adder 2013. Currently on a nice hard pad, and then this soft pad down here to make it like more comfortable, I guess. Steel Series 6G, the red switches, I guess, makes it faster. I play on a 12-720, and it's full screen right now because these monitors are huge. 27 inches, really nice too, by the way. And my crosshairs, size 4, gap -1, and that's about it. Size green. Default Windows Sense 6. I also play with raw input, and that's about it. You want to know my workout? Just let me know, hit me up, I'll give you the workout tips, and there we go. Stay tuned.
All right, we're ready.
So I'm here with Scream from Python, and we're going to talk about his settings and his mouse sensitivity and everything.
400 dpi sur ma souris. Avec 500 Hz, in-game j'ai 2,35. Et sur Windows j'ai 511. Et j'ai aussi la commande MRO input.
J'ai rajouté les bots et tout ça, ils m'ont donné.
Statue speed.
Alors que j'ai gagné mon travail.
Black Widow. Quaken.
Hey, what's up guys, I'm Dren from Team iBUYPOWER, and for my setup here at ESEA LAN, I'm using a Zowie FK. It's 450 DPI at 2.0 in-game sense, and my resolution is 1024 by 768 on black bars, so that it's not fully stretched to the screen, and my Windows is default 6 out of 11.
How's it going, guys? This is Jordan Nothing Gilbert here from Team Complexity at the ESEA Season 15 LAN. I just came to give you guys a quick insight into my mouse sensitivity. So first off, I'm using the Sensei hard pad on top of cloth pad for various reasons to keep it consistent. As far as sensitivity goes in the mouse, I'm using 1000 polling rate hertz, it's called, some people call it. 400 DPI, turn all the other settings to 0. I have lift distance at like 32, everything else is 0, free move and whatnot. In game, got 2 sensitivity with default Windows Sense of 6 and no mouse Excel on. Make sure I got raw input on here, and yeah, I'm pretty much good to go.
David X between Garrido. I'm going to go with a quick rundown of my settings in game. My 960 for resolution, stretch. Sensitivity wise, I use 1.6 with a Steel Series Rival, and I use 800 DPI on it, and also use a Tyloo mousepad. Yeah, that's about it.
I'm Lucky from Mousepads, and what I play on is Steel Series 5 HV3. As a headset, it has pretty good sound, and for about 3 years now I've been using the Zowie EC2. As you can see, it's pretty old, so it's not looking good. And Zowie GTS Speed as well. Has a good track with this EC2. And for my keyboard, I use the Zowie Celeritas. It's a mechanical keyboard. So MX Cherry Brown switches. So it has that nice feel to it when you're typing. And for settings and stuff, for mouse I use 500 mouse hertz in DPI with 611 Windows and 2.8 in-game sense. And as for my video settings, I play on 1280 960 black bars.
Alright. Alright. Braxton Swag Pierce from Team Complexity. Showing you my gear. Mouse is a black Death Adder, Razer Goliathus under it. Razer Black Widow Ultimate for the keyboard. Let's go in game. Got R input off. Mouse Excel on. And the acceleration amount is 1.05, that's default. For the mouse I use 400 DPI and 1000 mouse hertz. And my resolution is 1920.
I'm Tino Solberg. I'm CTO of SteelSeries, so I deal with technology. Everything technology related in our products basically runs through me and my office. The H series that we've done now is really a revamp of the entire series. So we've taken some of the things that we felt that we had really good platforms in the 3H and 5H, but they were really in need of a tune-up now. The headsets were 7 years old, and a lot of stuff has happened on the technology front in those 7 years. We've done a lot of headsets since, and a lot of the technology that we kind of came up with during those 7 years we've now implemented in the 3 and 5. Then, of course, the top of the line, the 9H, has been something that's been in development for a long, long time. It's a headset that we really nursed inside SteelSeries. It's something that we are very proud of coming out with. It's very close to our heritage and legacy. It's really just hardcore gaming stuff.
When I started playing games, for example, I didn't care about the sound that much. I was playing just with music and because I was just playing for fun. But when I tried to become better in the game, I realized that the sound is one of the most important things. Like you might think that being good or doing good stuff is important, but the sound is really, really important.
We're gamers, so we need the sounds, and most of the time they're medium sounds, and it's not like high or low sound. So we need to hear teammates and we need to hear the sound in game. That's it.
Using different sound cards make you know that it feels like weird when you plug it in because of the computers, how the tournament are, the countries. You don't really know if it's gonna be good enough. But if you have using like one sound card which is like highly recommended and like it's really good, it makes you feel more like calm, and it's your understanding of the sound like normal when you're sitting at home. So it's really important to have like a sound card which works perfectly everywhere.
I think sound is important in any game, not really connected to Dota or anything. Anybody who uses sound to perfection.
It's come down to this here at the ESEA Season 15 LAN Finals. We're going to be on DE Inferno. It's the final map. It comes down to this. You can go ahead and move your chair out of the way. You can stand up, start screaming at your television or your monitor at home, and get ready for a hellacious matchup. Yep, I've said it a few times during this tournament. This is the right time to say it now. This is going to be a great match between the last two teams that stand here on the final map of being Inferno right here in Dallas, Texas. I'm Corey Dunn, joined here with Dust Moret. One of these days, I'll figure out how to mix that how I want to. But it comes down to this, and it's just going to be a fun, entertaining. I'm going to sit back and watch, and it's going to be so much fun to see exactly how these two clash at the very end.
And it's funny, it's Inferno.
Yep.
A little history lesson, basically. So Season 13 ESEA LAN. So this was back before they had picked up Shocks. They still had Kenny S. Days, now the strat caller for iBUYPOWER, was a strat caller for another team called Quantic.
Mm-hmm.
They actually 2-0'd very games in the lower bracket final to make it to the grand final to play an IP, and part of that process was actually beating this team on overtime in Inferno 22-20. That's actually double overtime. So let's fast forward a little bit. We just had DreamHack winner. Complexity beats this team, same roster, 16-14 on Inferno in group play. So let's fast forward a bit more to this event. Yesterday, Complexity plays Titan in the upper bracket final. They 16-3 Titan on Inferno. So, different players, different teams, I get all that, but it seems like Titan has struggled on this map against North American teams a little bit.
That's going to bring us here to the start of this one. It's a good history lesson to kind of go back and recollect exactly who all of these players are. Everything that has been mentioned about iBUYPOWER not being able to compete on LAN, not playing as well as they should, especially on the roles that they are, every bit of that information kind of goes out the window. They're here now. It's come down to this final map. As you look at the first two maps of this entire series, the best of three, they were able to take those two maps pretty quickly. They lost it, and then they came back, and now we're sitting here at this last round, this final map here, as things are just kind of getting ready to go here to start this game on Inferno. A quick little roster rundown, your SteelSeries roster rundown. For iBUYPOWER, we have Skadoodle, Dazed, Anger, AZK, and Adren. And then for your Titan Esports, you've got Smiths, as well as, of course, NBK, Existence, also Scream, and Shoxy. And we're about to see a great competition here on both levels here.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see how this is going to go. I think iBUYPOWER has already done a lot this event to prove that they are an international contender. Yes, they had a rough DreamHack winner, but they finally beat their nemesis in North America in Complexity. They've already taken a set off of one of the best teams in the world.
Playing with house money.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens here. I mean, anything can happen, but iBUYPOWER has already done a lot this event, but can they close it and make a real statement, a real splash in the international waters?
All right, so here we have it as they're going to be starting things off. Titan's going to be on the terrorist side here. And you've got on the counter-terrorist side, iBUYPOWER. And they're going to be starting things directly. Let's go and take a look at the setup over here on this side. Here comes some smokes and flashes from from Titan. They're going to be set up there. Be on the lookout for AZK. Back over here with him. He's going to be completely blind. Back over now with Skadoodle. Skadoodle over the top. Adren's going to be stuck inside of the site. He's going to get taken down. There goes Daze. They're going to drop one by one. They've basically taken complete control over here. Pushing over. That's going to be Smiths over the top. Now it's going to be down to this 3. Make that a 2-on-5. And Skadoodle falls. And Daze. Wow, look at that. And just like that, Titan picks up the pistol round, and they're going to start things off extremely strong here.
What a hard counter by Titan. iBUYPOWER usually does play, from what I've seen online, is double pit moto. Adren usually just has to pop flesh it up for his rotators from B, the come arch, while he has 2 players in pit. But those smokes from Titan were so perfect. Those 2 CTs were completely eliminated from the take. So they just wrap around, kill the moto player and the arch rotator. All of a sudden you have a 5 versus 3, and they're just able to close out from there. That was just a great pistol round strat from Titan. Perfect counter to how iBUYPOWER was set up.
Daze had spotted one, and he falls back. Nothing has happened at this point right now. Actually, Daze just going to be on that quick rotate. They're taking their time here on Titan's side. Just give you a kind of a glimpse of where these players are at. You've got 2 there over there towards Banana, 1 inside of mid, and he's going to go ahead and drop the bomb over there before they start to execute, start to push there inside of that middle area. We're on board now with MBK. They're all just checking their spots. Going to work and take some time now. You've got 3 players over there towards B, 2 players inside of pit right now. You've got 1 there, that being AZK up on top of the balcony, and 1 inside of pit. But right now they're currently going to be wrapping on the other side over there. You can see that you've got MBK watching. Let's go ahead and hop on here. You see Skadoodle. He's going to spot 1 just in the distance. He sees Smith just tapping away. AZK is going to fall. Now they know that there's 2 players inside of pit rotating back around. But look out, as right now iBUYPOWER, this is the actually maybe, and it will work out now for them. I was worried that they were going to have to rotate and get caught while the bomb actually goes to B. They do not CT wrap. And so now the bomb is planted inside of the A side, and they're going to go ahead and fall back now. Great job by Titan. Just take their time, check their spots, work the angles, and get into the site. They took down both Skadoodle and AZK and get the plant there inside the A side. And right now you've got MBK. He's chasing, looking to see if he can find out where these last 3 are at. But they will save their head armor and as well as a pistol in hand, so they're roughly between $1,300 to $1,500 that they're saving, just so the fact that they don't have to buy for this next round here.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's not going to make it. But anyway, yeah, that was just a good play. I mean, they double-stacked pit from iBUYPOWER. They had 3 stacked at B. No one was covering arch side mid. They just tried to gamble that. Titan just wraps 3 players around, leave 2 player coming up truck side or lane, and they're just able to take the site once again. Just great plays from Titan. That's definitely excellent strategy here from Existence.
Yeah, so what you had was Skadoodle watching over there towards art side from pit, which is really difficult to pull off. You have to make some really great shots, but let's go ahead and start things off here now. Bomb is working over there towards the banana side. You've got Daze going to fall back. They still have these 3 players that are going to be playing here inside of B. As you can see, they're going to start to move up here in just a moment. Anger Worry has the angle there. You got 2 players that are still working up there in that area, and you've got a crossfire that's actually happening on the other side here. As you can see, you've got Skadoodle. He's there with AZK, and just watching this angle here. So they're going to go ahead and take their time. Banana is now off limits now. They've got the cross here. Just on the other side of the corner now. Skadoodle needs to peek to help out his teammate. Peeks again. They come back around, and neither one of them get the kill because at the same time, Smith and Scream decide to cross as well. And guess what? They immediately decide to save their weapons here.
Yeah, it was almost the same setup. The difference was instead of having double pit, they tried the double arch. It was supposed to be a bait setup, probably. From what I could tell, Skadoodle was playing moto peeking. the guy inside closet was not supposed to peek. He was just supposed to wait for Scoodle to bait him out. But it just didn't happen that way. They pushed too fast for the bait to work. And it's going to be another flawless victory here for Titan. It'll be now 3-0. There was a partial investment here. I mean, they bought head armor and pistols this round. So next round, if they want to buy, and they may have to force FAMAS's if they want to still have grenades and armor and stuff like that. So this was kind of a gamble here from iBUYPOWER that did not pay off. Luckily, they're at least dropping some guns off of Titan. Maybe they can get those, but still tough.
And that works out extremely well. He's going to try to rush out there to pick up that weapon. And really, as you look at it, as a pretty good save for them, too, as they were able to execute a few of the players there, take some weapons away, but then also kind of maintain the same weapons they didn't have to buy for 2 rounds in a row, that being Dazed and Anger.
Yeah, I'm curious if they still would have bought if Dazed wouldn't have got that Galil. But we'll never know. But either way, they do at least have something to fight with this round. In fact, they all have rifles except for Dazed with the Galil. That's really the only downfall they have. And we'll see this. Anger and Dazed always love to do this initial aggression at Banana with grenades, trying to fend off control. So they love this 3-2 type setup. But Dazed will fall off now to Arch after that re-smoke.
Going to go ahead and smoke off there towards the awning side. They're going to wrap over there towards CT. They actually don't have anyone over there, so you're going to have Dazed on a rotate. They actually smoke off the CT area as well. Drin going to be inside the site, needs to worry about a 6. They now know where both of them are at. There's going to be Scream. He's going to take him down. It's going to be left up down to a 1. Oh, look at that. And 1 on 3. And Dazed was able to pick up 2 with that Galil. And actually, so he had 1 kill from Skadoodle, 1 from Anger, and 1 from AZK. So 3-1 now, the first gun round, going there to iBUYPOWER.
Just great play from them. They do that initial Banana aggression. They get 1 smoke and then a re-smoke, which allows Dazed to cheat back over to Arch and kind of have 4 players already at A for the hit. Titan, on the other hand, also had some great smokes. They blocked off Library and Arch with them, as well as their right side mid. So, I mean, they also had some great nades, but they just got outfired there. So it's still just good defense by iBUYPOWER.
Pushing up here towards Banana. You've got Anger again, like you mentioned. They're going to try to work this Banana control throughout the rest of this game. That's going to allow, having Anger right here, Dazed can rotate quickly to help out with that CT Arch side. Be on that quick rotate. And that's going to allow, that's going to be a Drin who can fall back if needed. Pop flash over the top. He actually ends up blinding himself. He kind of went out too far. And right now they're going to be wrapping here in just a second. And Scream is spotted, but he does take out 1 player before he gets eliminated there. Inside the site is going to be a Drin. A Drin takes down 2, picks off the bomb carrier, and now he's spotted MBK inside the site. It's going to be down to this 2-on-2 as MBK falls to Dazed. And now Anger going to be creeping around. He's now spotted there inside of the site. That's MBK. 40 seconds left here in the round. He does have the bomb. He's going to go straight for the plant now. Neither one of these players have a kit at this moment. Dazed making a lot of noise. And they're going to go ahead and push out there. And there goes 1. And there goes the second. And MBK able to take out both of the players as they pushed out. And MBK doing a great job holding inside of the site, getting the bomb planted and forcing them to have to make a move. And so now Titan puts it 4-1, and that resets the economy there for iBUYPOWER.
Absolutely right, and that round really started out the exact same way the previous one did with the initial aggression with Anger and Dazed. Dazed going to A, same exact split from Titan really as well, but that time they got, actually iBUYPOWER got the more efficient trades, but MBK still gets the 1v2 in the end, off to some really nice shots post-plant. So, like you said, it resets iBUYPOWER's money, it gives more momentum to Titan, and you know, iBUYPOWER, like I've said this before, they need to dig deep. They need all their players at their best to beat a world-class team like Titan that has 3 of the top 20 players in the world according to HLTV. So it's tough, but this is going to be an eco here, and they'll have to rethink things out.
And you're going to leave Skadoodle over there here towards the A-bomb site by himself. Taking that peek over there into the apartments. Now you're going to have players rotate now over there towards that side. Now they're going to leave. That's going to be Anger here inside the site by himself now. Rotating down. They've got some players. Here comes some smokes and flashes. Looks like they're going to go ahead and execute over here towards the A side. And there's a Drin able to take down 1. Day's going to chase after that weapon there. And he can save that AK if he wants to. And they're just going to go ahead and say, hey, let's go for it. We've got the numbers advantage. Let's make something happen. Bombs planted inside of the site. And now they've got some AKs to work with. Daze has one, Adrin has one. They still can try to be able to push in there. Scream's just on the other side, and he's able to pick off one. And so Daze decides, I think he probably maybe decided beforehand that he's going to save that AK. And so he backs out of there, hanging on to this AK.
If Adrian would have landed his shot, he might have reconsidered, but I think you're right. Just wants to save that gun for next round.
See how effective that will be here going into the next one. Let's see what their current economy will be now. 4-1, or make that 5-1 right now in favor of Titan.
It's definitely good enough. Daze can drop, so they should be able to buy this round. They definitely want this win. Titan having 5 rounds this early on their T side is certainly very dangerous. iBUYPOWER really feels like they're a strong CT team on this map, just on how they're able to control Banana initially and get their players at A when they need to be there. So they definitely are expecting to do better than this, so we'll see if they can do that. But Titan just is an excellent strategy on this T side the whole way through, and they've also gotten all of those clutch situations we've seen so far.
So Anger's going to be forced to use a FAMAS here. We have a crossfire here over there inside of A. You can see the two perspectives here between these two players. Smoke there. Going to smoke off mid for a moment now. Back over here towards the Banana side. Smith's going to fall there to Daze. Both going to fall back, switching back over here now. Got one there inside of Buller. Now AZK's been spotted, but Adren through the smoke, able to pick off one. As now they've got the numbers advantage. Back over here, Existence trying to clear things out. He hasn't made a call out just yet. That's actually drawn the attention there. Daze calling out for Anger to stick around. There really is no reason for them to spread out. Anger tapping through that wall there. That actually is right at the entry of the B-bomb site. Back in here now. They're going to go ahead and start to move there. They smoked off over there towards CT. That's going to pull one of them away. And Existence gets spotted there inside the site. 20 seconds left here in the round. As now there goes Scream is just inside. Makes his way over there towards the grill. Gonna go ahead and molly him out. That actually draws Daze down. And Daze says, okay, I'll get 4 kills here in this round. And so now the score is going to be 5-2 here in favor of Titan. And so we'll see if iBUYPOWER can start to work their way back slowly here at the end and see what they have to say here.
Please don't be for us. Like, it's working.
Just be aggressive. I'm gonna smoke for you guys.
We're getting them to do exactly what we want. We need to just capitalize.
Daze is kind of just letting us know there. He's right. He's able, as a player, since he's the first rotator off B, he's able to, based on the information he's getting from his team, to make the decision whether or not he needs to leave or not. Right there, you saw him make the decision to stay, and for good reason. Was able to allow him to get that opening kill on that B take. So they are actually kind of controlling the way things are going. They're just missing out on the trades, but they had the positioning right.
Counter smoking that CT side. Daze spraying around, and they will be able to rotate through. Shoxy just went straight through the smoke. That's going to be AZK and Skadoodle in a tough spot. As he's over the top, and they're going to push inside the site. They did just push right through. They had no cares. Wow. Just right through the smoke.
Yeah, I mean, Titan smokes are so good. The way that they smoke off Library and Arch, as well as smoking off Pit from viewing site, it really just allows them, they kind of already know where to expect the players at. They know Daze is on the rotate through CT spawn Arch. They know they have a Moto player to worry about. They know about the Pit situation. And so they're able with confidence to know that, hey, our smoke.
They could go for the defuse right now.
Holy crap. You're right. Oh. Oh, so
close. If he had the time, he would have been able to pick that one up, getting the kill there at the very end as they were going chasing after the kills. But right now, Titan has a 4-round lead, and the current economy, Daze is looking good. He's gotten almost 10K, nearly 10K. But as for the rest of his team, they're not doing too well here. He ends up dropping an M4 there for his teammate. They end up kind of mixed buying here. And that M4 was dropped, so they've got 3 M4s, or 3 Colts to work with, and 2 FAMASas here. So here we go. This time, I don't believe Smith was spotted there. And so they're going to go back and forth, switching back over to Dazed. Flashbang, pop. And now they know that Smith is over there towards that angle. Here comes a nade, floating it over the top. Causes more damage to Daze than it does to Anger.